All right, what is going on? We're back on an interview. This one we got Trevor. I think the last two interviews I did, they had some weird. I could not say their name, so we got a simple name this time. We got Trevor here. Trevor, how old are you? Just to start,
I'm 20 years old.
20 years old. Okay, so 3 years younger than me. Um, Now, how long have you been trading, and what made you get into trading?
I've been training for about almost a year or just past a year.
Okay, and you're
And
profitable, right?
yeah,
Damn. Okay.
and basically just like online on my phone looking at trading. I was into crypto
Yeah.
before, like stuff like that, but the trading the NASDAQ and the S&P 500 about a year.
Okay.
Just is.
How's your psychology?
Oh man, at first it was really bad. It's not the best right now, but I mean, I used to be really undisciplined, but now I'm focused, I'm locked in, and I like know what I'm doing, if that makes
Dude,
sense.
like I'm getting a vibe where like you're pretty like disciplined. I don't know. Like
Uh,
just the way
I've
you're
been trying
talking
for
right
sure.
now.
Yeah, I've been trying for sure.
Okay. Now how much like money have you made since starting starting to train my model and like how like when I say like are you profitable and you say yes, like what do you mean by that?
Just like four figure. No, not. I don't know what I just said. Like 4 grand a month, maybe.
Okay.
If that,
All
that's not
right.
bad.
Yeah, that's solid, bro, for being 20 years old. I mean,
Yeah,
that's anyone would take that at your
yeah.
age. And how do you find about me or hear about my iFVG model and yeah, just
Yeah. I think I saw you on YouTube first with your model and stuff.
yeah,
And then at first I was just like using liquidity and just like the basics, FEGs and stuff.
yeah,
And then I saw you, then I joined your mentorship and stuff like that. And then I used your model, and then I really liked it. It worked. I used it a lot, and then I can like see the charts differently. And
yeah,
every time I hop on, like I can see the Nasdaq differently with your model.
yeah. Okay. And like, what do you start with? Did you like start with ICT? Did you start with VWAP? Did you start with retail stuff? How do you?
Yeah, ICT for sure.
That's what you started with.
Yeah.
And then how did you like see, and then I just came up and you recommended or what?
Yeah, because I mean like the hashtag ICT, I would just get
Yeah,
like the basic stuff, and then I saw you, then clicked on a
yeah.
YouTube video.
Now, a lot of people when they start like trying to learn my model, like some people say like this is BS. Like I go break even too quick, whatever. Like what made you like interested in like my model? Like why were you like, oh, I'm gonna trade this and now you're profitable because of it?
I mean, yeah, anybody that like knows trading knows that like inverses are like one of the most important things in like your model with liquidity sweep, inverse and stuff like that. So I mean,
Yeah.
just seeing the market every day, how the candles move, and then inverses, it's like it's kind of textbook if that makes sense. You say in your lives.
Yeah, but
So
like why
yeah.
did you like when you first started looking at like what made you trust me when you first watched me or like what made you trust me to want to learn my model?
I mean, I also saw a lot of reviews on you, like TikTok and stuff,
Okay.
but also like I was in
I
your
have some
live.
bad reviews on TikTok, dude.
Well, I mean, their haters are gonna hate, so I mean, it doesn't really
Yeah,
matter.
true.
But yeah, I mean, I joined your like free mentorship, like your free
The
live for
free
like
trial, the free
yeah, it's a couple of
premium.
days. And then
Yeah.
like automatically I knew like you knew what you're talking about because like you would call it out before and
Yeah.
then it would kind of like play out like whether it happened like a minute or two later.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, like you definitely know what you're talking about. And then the inverse is like it's just kind of like it's just how the market works, I guess.
Dude, there's people who hate on me on like Twitter and their followers will be like, who's this guy? And then they'll join my live streams. They'll be like, wait a minute, he's calling the market. And they actually end up staying and learning my model because of it. It's kind of
Yeah, no.
funny. Like, you probably joined, you're like, this kid probably is all right. And then you're like, damn, he's calling the market. And then that kind of probably got you hooked, right?
Yeah, no, I would be
Like,
in your live and like you would show like some guy hating on Twitter and like he would be in like the chat or whatever and it was just funny. So
yeah, dude, I'm like pretty like, dude, if I ever see like a hater chat, like, bro, like, I'll tell him, like, I'm like, all right, if you're gonna hate on me and you're telling me like, oh, why don't you take this play? I'll give them a play to take, and it usually wins. It'll be okay. I want you to do your TP here, stop us here, and dude, it's just like funny doing that. Like I know like 6 months ago, there's a guy who came in. He's like, you never take anything in your live account, and I'm like, bro, yes I do. I just don't signal it because I don't want to be a signal service. And I was like, okay, how about this? I gave him a play for free. It worked. And he's like, oh, damn, never mind. It's just funny, like what everyone says. Now, what's like the biggest thing you've learned from my model, or like if someone is trying to learn my model or trying to learn how to trade, like using my model, what's like the biggest thing you would tell them you think that would might help them?
Um, That's a good question. The biggest thing I would tell them would just be like know what iFVGs and what like the model is like really about and like how to see the setup because if you look at it, there's always going to be like inverses in it going up and down. But if you know like what to look for and like a bias, it's like that's how like you get the very good win rate on your model and like why it works, how it works.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I always look for like the scenario I want to play out first, then I look for my model. I never look for
Yeah.
my model first, if that makes sense. That's
Yeah.
good. Nice. Now, you're making like 4K a month right now, which is that's solid. Do you just like reinvest that money, or like has your life changed, or like are you just kind of like keeping it low? Like, have you told your parents? Have you told your friends? Like, how is that like go adding into your life right now?
I told my parents like a little after I started, and
Yeah,
then a couple of friends of mine know, but I mean, it's not really that much different. It's kind of just like you hop on in the morning, you
yeah,
do your stuff, and then I'll save a majority of it, but then like I'll also like use what I have to use for accounts and like stuff like that. So
yeah.
it
Okay.
definitely changes in a way.
Yeah. Now, do you have like another job, or you just do trading right now?
No, I used to work valet, but I
Okay.
mean, anybody who like, I don't know, from my age, like working a regular job, and then I did that. I only did it like for like a summer, and
Yeah.
then I did trading after, and it was just like I can make like way more than
Yeah.
like
It's like
that would go.
why even valet if you're making 4K a
Yeah,
month?
like
You know what
my
I'm saying?
manager was just like annoying, and it was like, yeah, fuck this. So
Yeah, I got you. I got you. Um, yeah, that's I mean that's the like for the people watching this, um like the goal is not to buy a Lamborghini, bro. The goal is just to, like be more have more freedom and not work for like some dumbass boss. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like that's the goal. So that's definitely cool to hear. Um, now do you like are you trying to scale more accounts, or like how are you trying to make more than 4K a month, or do you even want to? Because like 4K a month is like solid. That's already good for someone who's 20 years old.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I always see the goal is to scale up and just obviously make as much as I can because, like you said, the freedom it definitely is the part. And I mean, you got a Lamborghini, so
Yeah.
like, I mean, if I
Yeah, but
was
I
gonna,
also got a Lamborghini from like having like it's no secret. Like I have a Lamborghini from like having a Discord service. I have affiliates. I have real estate. I make money trading. Like I have other streams of income. Like I feel like getting a Lamborghini just from trading, like
that's hard.
yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I have made that money trading. It's just like not 10 times to buy a Lamborghini. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, like if
It's
I
like
made a buff,
if you made 300K trading, why do you just spend all that on a Lamborghini? You know what I'm saying? And I
yeah,
obviously make that from trading, but like I make more from other stuff, which is why I can do that. But like that's not why I do it. You know what I'm saying?
for sure.
So it's definitely something important. And like bro. At the end of the day, like I'd get rid of my Lamborghini in 2 seconds if it meant had freedom and I was retired the rest of my life. Like I don't give a
Yeah,
shit about it. It's obviously good for marketing. But shit, my camera. But it's definitely important to understand that like when you're a 20-year-old kid and you're looking up to someone, like bro, you can't just come to the trading wanting a Lamborghini because you're gonna fail, and I think you can agree with that.
the first is just like the freedom, like you hop on the charts, and then like the rest of the day, you can kind of do what you want to do,
Yeah,
go to the
exactly.
gym, like that.
Yeah, and you got no one to boss you around.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah.
So, couple more questions. If you had to start all over, like what would you do differently, if anything?
I would probably, what's a good question? Mm, I'd probably just practice more and like, because right when I started, I like kind of got an account right away, and I
Yeah,
got like the live experience right away, not like live account, but the live funded accounts and stuff.
yeah,
So I mean, when I started losing those, like obviously like it was so new to me, and I didn't know like what was going on, but paper trading and stuff like that. Like screen time is important, so I'd probably just get more of that if I could.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Like a lot of people come in and they learn my model, but they don't have the screen time. They don't have the experience of watching the
Yeah,
charts in live time, and that's why they fail. They might know my model, and my model's not that hard, but like they don't also have like the screen time to understand different contexts and
yeah.
perspectives of the market, and like, oh, I'm not going to take this because J Powell is speaking in 2 hours, or I'm not going to take this because it's 5 minutes before news, stuff like that. Um, do you have any rule? Like, what are your main rules?
I try to stay under 2 to 3 trades a day
That's solid.
because I mean, consistency and stuff like that. Gotta have a definitely discipline, risk management. Because I mean, if you have risk management, like, and you got a good win rate that you have, I mean, it's only up from there. So I mean, risk management.
What's your risk management plan looking like?
I trade one mini right now.
Yeah.
So just go like 300 stop loss and then take profits 700 to 1,000
Okay.
and then
So like you're
like
looking for like 2 3 hour trades with iFVGs.
yeah, around there.
Okay. And what happens if you see like a 1 hour trade? You just kind of skip out on it and wait for a better opportunity, or what?
I mean, I'll take it for sure, but I mean, break even's also a big rule. I mean, I think taking a break even trade's also a win trade because I mean, you were set up for success, but I mean, the market's I mean, no one's gonna have 100% win rate, so the market's gonna
Yeah.
do it. So yeah.
So, um, like when you're taking a 1 hour trade, you're just like, okay, if I can just go break even, then just hold after and see how far it goes, because you're thinking like, okay, it can't be lost now.
Yeah, I mean, it's depending like how I like the news, the timing, macro time and stuff like
Yeah.
that. I'll either exit or
Do
depending on how.
you do you believe in macros?
Yeah.
Okay. Some people don't. But I've the amount of times I've had a trade during a macro, like that's ran the liquidity and I sell, and then the times it hasn't, and then we just dump after it does hit my TPs a lot. So like just seeing that so much definitely like just proves to me macros are real. And yeah, last question. Would you recommend someone to join my streams, and if so, for how long? And like would you like be completely honest? Be like, no, like don't just watch his YouTube for free. Like you can say I don't care. Or like what would you recommend with that? Because some people like really wonder if they should like pay someone to um teach them, right? And I paid a lot of people when I first started. I joined a lot of paid Discord, so I believe in it, but I believe in it for a certain extent. And then there's like to me there's a point where you have to break off and go on your own. What do you think? What are your
No,
thoughts about
100%.
that?
No, yeah, 100%. I mean, I'm gonna keep it real. I would, yeah, I mean, yeah, your course is obviously amazing and your lives.
Not
I
my
like your
course, my
lives.
lives. I
Your
don't really
lives,
have
okay,
like a
your lives.
course.
Yeah, your lives when you, yeah, I mean, your lives, you explain it. You're in there before the market opens, so I would definitely recommend it. I'm gonna keep it real. If I would just be in your lives for 4 months,
Yeah,
because I mean, after a while, like, I mean, you're explaining, people learn like what's going on. So
yeah.
I mean, I was in there for 3, 4 months, and I think I learned a lot. So
So
I would
you
say,
think after 3 4 months, you're like, okay,
yeah,
I kind of
no
have my
hate,
own conviction. Yeah,
no hate, but I would be like, all right, I don't really like need like you
yeah. No,
talk
that's
about
fine.
trading.
And some people it's different. Some people need longer. Dude, there's been a guy who literally joined my stream for a month, and he's like, dude, I just came profitable in a month of because of you. Like some people just like see what I'm talking about. They just get it, dude. Like it's like a game, and they just get it.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool to see. But it definitely depends on the person. So. All right, that's gonna be it for this interview. Anything else you want to say?
No, I'm good. Just I appreciate you your lives when I was in there. I learned a lot and yeah, it was a good time.
All right, cool, cool. And I'm not editing anything out. Like again, like there's mentors who be like, oh, I'm gonna cut the part out where he's like, oh, I only joined for 3 months. I'm not gonna make money. But I don't give a shit, dude. Like
Yeah.
as long as you're keeping it real. Like I would say the same thing. Like I would be like, yeah, 3 4 months of my lives are probably the best. Like some people have just become profitable and they just sit in my lives just for the vibe because they're lonely. Like that's fine too. Like
Yeah.
people like work all day and then they start. It's actually people who actually don't have jobs. They become profitable and they're like they don't know what to do, so they just sit in my lives. They don't actually like take my trades, but like they'll just sit in my lives for fun just because they don't know what to do. It's kind of funny, but um, yeah, man. So Are you a sports fan?
Oh yeah.
Who do you want? You know the Chiefs and Chargers are on right now.
Yeah, I'm from San Diego, but I don't mess with the Chargers like that. So,
Damn. Well, who do you want to win? Chargers, I'm assuming.
yeah, I mean, I don't like the Chiefs. I don't like Mahomes. It's a
Yeah, I
bunch
don't
of
like Chiefs
cheating
either.
over there and stuff.
Yeah,
Where are you
yeah,
from? New York though, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm Boston. Everything Boston.
Damn, I hate Boston. I like the Yankees. So, all right, that's gonna be it for now. I'll see you guys in the next interview. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.